Well, hello there, friends. My famous potato salad with buttermilk dressing and bacon. Amazing. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. Stay tuned. We're making it right now together. Okay there, friends, potato salad. A lot of people have been asking me for this recipe, so here it is. I use a nouvelle potato, those little waxy potatoes. I think they're perfect for it, but use whatever potato makes you happy, friends. And I cook them in a very salty water, cold water to put them in, and when they fork tender, take them out, put them on a cookie sheet and let them cool. Just wanted to show you, if they're small like that, I just cut them in half. They're good. And if they're a little bigger, then I cut them in half and then I cut them like this. The idea is to have bite size, basically. We don't want them to be too big. We don't want them to be too small. Otherwise, they'll fall apart on you. But it's up to you. Some people use russet potatoes without the skin. I like the skin on it. It's really up to you. There's no right or wrong here, friends. So we're going to make a nice dressing. It's a mayonnaise-based dressing. You can make your own mayonnaise or you can buy it. I like to use Duke mayonnaise. It's nice. But if you wanted to see a video how to make it from scratch, right over there, we have an old video. You can watch it. It's really nice. So I got in it a lot of stuff in here as mise en place ready. So it takes a little while to get ready. But if you want to make it nice, then a potato salad, I like to make it better 2 or 3 hours before I need it anyway, or even the day before. It's even better the next day. So make it the day before. I got bacon bits here. For all I did basically is I took some bacon, I cut them in little pieces, and then I drained them. Now, of course, I'm going to use this to saute some chicken, some pork, or whatever it is I want to use. Pork fat, that's delicious right there. But they're nice and crispy, you see. I'm not going to eat one right now, otherwise it'll be in my mouth. But they're crispy. Toward the end, I'll eat it, you'll see. Then I got some diced red bell peppers, whatever color you wanted to use. I have some green onion. I use the white and the green also. I have some celery cut in small dice and red onion that I don't use that often, but red onion is good because I don't like to cook it, and it's perfect for that. A little bit of chives, and then I have some garlic, parsley, basil leaf. Then we're going to put it into chiffonade. We'll use that in a minute, and a little lemon juice and salt and pepper. Let's go ahead and do it. So, remember, it's best if you have your mise en place ready, but now that you have it, let's get going. So we got the mayonnaise as a base, and we're going to make it more interesting. So we're going to put some sour cream in there too to make it a little more creamy. See, some sour cream. And then we're also going to use some mustard. I use a Grey Poupon with a mustard seed in it. It gives us a nice texture, but you don't have to. If you just a regular Dijon mustard is good. You measure carefully, as you can see. We're going to make a slightly sweet, not really, really sweet, so we're going to put a little bit of honey. I like to use the acacia honey when I do that, and very little, eh? That's it. I don't want it to be sweet. I just want it to be a little sweet, but I am going to offset my sweetness with a bit of lemon juice, because I like the lemon not to be sour, and I don't like the sugar, the honey to be too sweet, so we create a gastrique introducing sweet and sour, right? So we're going to take the lemon, and we're going to cut it. We're going to give it a little lemon juice, just real quick. I got my strainer in there, and I can put a little bit of lemon juice. You know what? We'll reserve later and see if we need more of it. We're going to put a bit of chopped parsley in our dressing, and then we're going to put a little bit of garlic. And the garlic is a chopped garlic, very fine, that I just chopped up earlier. And I have a bowl to put this right here. I'm going to move this out of the way because, I got so much stuff. Now, I'm going to put some buttermilk in there, friends. A little bit of buttermilk in here. And that's going to determine, because I don't want it to be too heavy. I find that too often you have a potato salad that is delicious, but let's put some salt and pepper, like a cracked black pepper, and salt. And I don't like it to be too much of a dressing, too heavy on the dressing. I find it too often it's too heavy. The dressing is too thick. We don't want it to be that thick, friends. So maybe just a touch more salt. And we're going to put a little bit just to make it slightly liquid. That's what the buttermilk is going to do. And the buttermilk, you know, is delicious because it's a byproduct of making butter. And so it gives you a nice buttery flavor to it. It's really, really delicious. Just a little bit more. I want it to be really a light dressing. I don't want it to be thick, that is. That's all I was referring to, you see? So now I'm going to test it. The beautiful thing about doing this in advance is you can test it now before you put it in your salad. Delicious already. Already, I want to think about it. You know, all the good stuff I put in there. A little more lemon juice. I want the acid. You know, acid, bringing a lots of acidity, vinegar, lemon juice, acid. Acid is another way to bring up flavor besides salt. You know, we know salt does a wonderful job at that. But so does the lemon juice. It's another seasoning that is wonderful. See? Oh, it's perfect. I love it. I could just drink it. I'm telling you, guys, it's that good. So now what we're going to do, we're going to stay over here, you. We're going to take our potatoes. We're going to put all of our goodies in there. So bell peppers, this is about a half, no, 3/4 of a big red bell pepper. The onion, this is about 4 or 5 green onion. Celery, that was about 4 or 5 stem. And you see, I only use the white part. I like to use the white part or the light green part of the celery because it's sweeter. It's much, much sweeter, right? I put the garlic already. Yes, I'm good. Let me see what else I need to put in here. I think I'm good. All right, we'll put a little more parsley in there. And now we're going to put some dressing. And then we're going to mix it all up. And then we're going to check it out. And at the last minute, we are going to put, and I use a spatula because I want to be gentle with this. I don't want to be like bruising it too much, you see. I don't want to break my potato. My potatoes are still a little firm, but they will break if I bruise them too much, you see. You see, it's starting to look really good. And then at the last minute, we're going to put some the basil leaves. Then we're going to cut into chiffonade. And you see, now to me, that's enough dressing. That's why I'm glad I didn't pour the whole thing in there. That is enough dressing for me. You see, friends? That's enough. Right here, there's definitely enough. But it's up to you. Of course, it's always up to you. Remember, doesn't matter what it is we do. You do it. So what we're going to do now, we're going to take the basil and we're going to cut it chiffonade and just blend it quickly. Remember, you take the basil leaf, you put them on top of each other. The biggest one in the bottom and the one on the top. I already showed you how to do that, but we have some new subscribers they may not know. So you take it, you roll it really, really tight, friends, and then you put your knife in there. Remember, when you use your knife, you do this. Right, just a little bit right there. See? And then we have a self-faced chiffonade. And a chiffonade comes from the word chiffon in French, which means rag. So we are cutting it like this. That's enough right there, you see? And then we're going to actually, this is great for a pizza, for a pasta, to put it right on top of it, just like that, you see? And you take it right there, and we put it right there so they can see it. And we're going to mix it up a little bit. We don't want to mix it up too much, otherwise you won't even see it, you see? That's toward the end. And now, we're going to have a beautiful bacon. And let me tell you something. This is like a, I don't know if you can hear, but they're very crunchy. Look at this. Look how beautiful that is, friends. Look at this. That bacon right there, is going to give you a little crunch. Remember, texture is the conductor of flavors. And right there, my friends, I had brought myself a dish that I forgot, but I am going to get it. I have a big dish. I put it somewhere. Well, you know what? I'll present it later. I'm just going to test it right now. Because I wanted to make a nice presentation platter. And so I'm just going to test it to make sure it's perfectly seasoned. But it looks perfect to me. Oh, wow. It is perfect to me. Not only do you get the soft potatoes, the creamy dressing, but you get the crunch of the celery, the peppers, and then when you get the bacon, it explodes in your mouth. Friends, very simple potato salad recipe. I hope you make it. Remember, thumbs up if you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and ring that bell. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next couple of days with another fantastic video.